Hi, I am Mariel Hemingway, and I have a film here at the Cleveland Film Festival called Running from Crazy, which is a documentary about my life. And now I'm running with Crazy.
Running with Crazy is good.
What's your name?
I'm Bob Williams. I'm happy to be here. I'm not sure what we're doing.
We are, Bobby is actually in the film, though it is about the Hemingway family, my family, and the amount of mental illness and suicide and the different issues that my family has had over the years. Bobby is in my life, he's my life partner, and we have created a philosophy, a book, a lifestyle called The Willing Way. His last name Williams, my last name Hemingway. Together we created The Willing Way, and that's kind of the positive takeaway from the film, though it's really heart-wrenching and pretty intense, the story. I mean, it's not a story, it's the truth. The great thing about it is that when Bobby came into my life, he really brought a lot of joy and made me realize that I was the best person to heal myself. So, and that's kind of that's dealt with in the documentary.
But you might not get that from the film when we come together.
Yes, you might see that we actually fight.
I was having fun.
Yes, teasing
All the
me.
way to the part where the car wouldn't start.
It's a good film. It's a passionate project for, for me, for the both of us. And really what it's done is, I didn't make this film because I thought my story was incredibly special and it was unique. I did it for exactly the opposite reason. I believe this is not a unique story. I think that everybody comes from some form of mental illness or instability or fear or depression, or even if it's just stress. There's lots of levels of mental imbalance that can be addressed through living your life and lifestyle, and that's why I made the film, so that we could inspire other people to tell their story, so we can talk about it. In my mind, I don't really have a choice. I mean, I think we're all dealt a hand of cards. Our life is, this is your hand. What are you going to do with it? I was dealt this hand for a reason, and I really believe that I was dealt it so that I could help people. Not because, I'm such a great, voice, but because I have some notoriety and a well-known name, I have the ability to make other people listen and have other people express themselves and give them courage to say, oh, wow, if somebody like her, whatever that means, because people have perceptions of who you are, has the courage to tell her story, then maybe I can. Maybe I can talk to my friends. Maybe I can talk to my my significant other, whatever it is, whomever it is. It needs to be spoken about. And one of the things that Bobby and I like to say in regard to The Willing Way and in regard to life and mental illness in general is we like to take the I out of illness and add we and create wellness. And wellness is a community. It's a we. It's about community. It's about I will get up and I will talk to people. I will tell them my story. And then I want to hear their story. And what's been great about the film and after Q&As is everybody they get touched for different ways, but everybody goes, oh my God, I feel the same way. And it sort of becomes a confessional. People start telling their stories. And that, in our opinion, that's when the healing begins. And you can make different choices in your life once you take responsibility for your story. The Willing Way book is actually out right now. We just launched it a few days ago, and we are going from here to a question and answer for our film, and then we are going to a book signing here in Ohio. So the book is out. The Willing Way, you can go to thewillingway.com, and that's WILLINGWAY, to hear more about the book and hear more about kind of the cool things that we're helping people with.
Yeah, we just started that. The book launch was on Friday on the Today Show with Matt Lauer, which was kind of fun. I went ahead and said that we were on thewillingway.com, and it crashed the site because so many people went to thewillingway.com, and we weren't prepared for that many people to be coming. And we also had the great opportunity today of going over to see Mike Roizen, Dr. Mike Roizen at the Wellness
Institute at the
Wow.
Cleveland Clinic.
Wow.
That was
now,
amazing.
he looked at the book and he said, well, these are the things that we're following, same philosophies for preventative care. And we're so enthusiastic about that because we said to them when we spoke, you know, when you start taking medication, you're taking stuff for sickness. Whereas they're looking at this from a preventative standpoint, and they're saying, let's talk about food and health and wellness and preventative. And we love that. And they'd love for us to sort of step up and be spokespeople for them. So that's being talked about right now. So we might be back in Cleveland a lot more than you think.
Hearing other people's story is always, it's just moving. I feel very humbled by it because honestly, whenever I hear somebody else's story, I'm always a little bit taken aback because I realize, you know, first of all, people's stories are pretty amazing. Like, it's amazing what people have survived. It's amazing what people get through. Last night I did something with an organization out of Ohio called Healing Companions, which is it's a woman who is trying to get dogs to psychiatric patients to heal them, to help heal them, to help, you know, guide them, like guide dogs, only they're helping them get out of bed in the morning if they're depressed, or helping them with panic attacks, so to helping them to breathe. So it's, I mean, when you hear people's stories about what they've been through or what they're challenged with now or their fears, I'm humbled and I feel grateful that I'm able to be a listener to and to, you know, to witness them, because, you know, I think that one of the greatest things about any kind of healing is to feel heard, and that's a huge thing about this film, is that I think it allows other people to feel heard.
I don't feel like I've been heard.
You're gonna have to live with it, guy.
Okay.
What is the most applause-worthy aspect of our film?
That we didn't crash the car at 130 miles an hour.
That's exactly it. That's it. That we're alive. There you go.
That Mariel
that we
made it
survived.
up. That Mariel made it up the rock.
Yeah.
Well, no, really, seriously, for me, it's that she made it through what she had gone through since she was a kid. You know, the abuse that was in the house and the things that had taken place, and that she actually, you know, she stepped up, man, and here she is, and she's got something to say, and people are listening, and it's going to make a difference in other people's lives.